Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another scrapbooking process video. Today was supposed to be a double challenge, but I failed on one of them, so it's really only a single challenge. So the first part of this is the stitching challenge for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party. I was also trying to do the On This Day challenge, which is one of the spring inspiration challenges over on Mercy Tiara's Facebook group, but you need 2 photos, guys, and I had 2 photos, and then last minute before I turned on the camera I edited it down to 1 photo, and I completely forgot that part of the requirement was to have 2 photos, so I have 1. So we'll say this is a single challenge inspired by another challenge, because I know this one won't quite meet all of the requirements for the On This Day challenge. But yeah, here we go. I was dying to do another Felicity Jane layout. I haven't touched my Felicity Jane hoard of goodies since the Hannah collection in January. So yeah, I pulled out a bunch of stuff and I decided to make a Felicity Jane page because I'm way overdue for it. So I pulled out the Heidi die cuts, the Heidi epoxy stickers, letter stickers. I have their fringe. I'm also pulled out the Mila foam stickers, the Reagan chipboard hearts. I have some Caroline puffy stickers, some Willow puffy stickers. I think I pretty exclusively stick to the Heidi collection, but I just wanted you to see what I mean about how all of their kits, even though they all have a different vibe, they really do go well together. I also pull in my Hannah scraps from January. I tried to pull in a few of the pink labels, but I ended up just sticking to Heidi. But I still wanted you to see it all together and how well it does work together. I wanted to do some white cardstock just because it is a Felicity Jane kit. I wanted something really fresh and clean. I'm still kind of on my kick from this past weekend with doing these kinds of pages, but it was just too white, and I still had some of this wood grain you've been seeing that I used a lot this past weekend, so I pulled some of that in, and I'm going to do that as a large strip on the top and then a skinny strip on the bottom. I really think that helps ground the whole layout because there is this huge gap of white in the middle, and I really think that wood grain helps draw your eye to an area and gives it enough heaviness to where it doesn't feel like it's too white, even though there is a very large white empty space on this page. I know I want to use this Heidi girl though. I love all of the colors in the Heidi collection. I was really sad that the paper was sold out for this collection because I really wanted this whole kit. But I figured, oh, see, there are the Hannah die cut, or the Hannah scraps from my How to Kill a Kit with Style January, and you see they do go pretty well, especially the light blue and the light pink. Went really well. But those don't end up on this page. Yeah, I got sidetracked. I'm basically just looking at the die cuts though and trying to figure out what I want to do from here. I really like this whole wood grain design though. I layered up a glassine bag and a doily behind that girl. I just really love that as a go-to layer, especially for Felicity Jane layouts. And I'm kind of deciding I want the photo on this side, on the right side of the upper part of the page, so I know I want some sort of interest on the lower left side of the page, so I'm just playing with layering up a few things. I really loved these little border pieces that came in the die cut set, so I'm trying to pull in a few of those. I also really liked this circular piece that says Dream. I'm going to layer her up by the Heidi chipboard, and then I did that because I knew I wanted to use these epoxy alphas that are so cute in this Heidi kit, and I wanted to make sure that wasn't the only yellow thing on the page, which is why I decided to pull in that die cut. But part of the On This Day challenge, it was kind of an extra portion of the challenge, was to do a title with it saying On This Day, and then kind of scrapbook about whatever happened on that day. And because I'm using Felicity Jane, I really wanted to scrapbook a Facebook with me in my Felicity Jane, so this is my very first order ever, which actually had the supplies in it. And I just wanted to record that this is the day I became a Felicity Jane addict. So you'll see that. I'm just layering up a few pieces on the bottom still. I know that for sure, especially now that that title is down, that this is where my photo and those pieces are going to be. So I'm just getting that stuck down. I feel it a lot with the die cuts though. I know a lot of my pages this weekend, I either did a lot of paper layers and minimal embellishment, or I did a lot of embellishment and minimal layers. So this is another one of the pages where I really pulled a lot from the embellishment, but I didn't do a whole lot as far as paper layers. But with Felicity Jane, it always inspires me to do these more minimalistic layouts, so I'm okay with that for this one, and I really like how this one turns out. So that's kind of my thought process. And before I forget, because I know today is May 1st, you guys, it's How to Kill a Kit with Style Day, and I don't have my kit yet. I am so sorry. It is en route. I could receive it as early as this afternoon. It's been shipped and I have no idea when it's getting to me. So you will see it as soon as I have it in my hands, but I don't have it yet. Post office has it. So I am sorry for the delay. I do have kind of a little backlog of videos because I was so productive this past weekend with the Scraptacular Cropping, not the Scraptacular Cropping Club. That's one of the challenges I'm doing. Coming up. Sorry, I'm mixing all my clubs together. The Secret Not Secret Kit Club party that was this past weekend, I was super productive, so I got a lot of videos done, and so I think what I'm going to do to make up for the fact that I don't have my kit yet is I'm going to do a video a day, either until I run out of videos or until I get my kit and we can get going on the How to Kill a Kit with Style May. So at least you have that to look forward to, a video a day until I can get my hands on my awesome kit that's coming this month. It will be worth the wait, but I'm dying a little inside because I am imploding from excitement. I cannot wait to get it, and I'm dying right now, but I don't have it yet, so it's coming, I promise. But now I'm putting my subtitle down on there. I knew On This Day wasn't kind of enough on its own, and I didn't really want to journal on this page, but I wanted some sort of subtitle for you to be able to understand what it's about. So I have On This Day as my title, and then on the subtitle on the bottom there in those Tim Holtz tile letters, I say, is the day I became an FJ addict. So I thought that kind of got the point of the page across. I did try and pull in some Willow Puffy stickers. I really liked these blue ones. But I don't know. I guess I started adding too much, and I wanted to edit myself back because I really wanted that clean look for this page. I didn't want to over embellish. I wanted enough of these die cuts on here so it was interesting, but not for it to look too all over the place. So I thought by pulling these hearts in into all these different areas, it was kind of distracting your eye as much as I love them. So those are going to go back on the sticker sheet, you'll see. There's a little bit of residue left in that O from that heart, but that's okay. I don't think you can really notice. I really love these diamond pieces that come in the Heidi die cut set. I love them. There's just a diamond with all of the different colors of the kit, and I thought those were super cool, so I was like, maybe I will scatter those in either area, and I liked how that looked. But before I committed, I was like, okay, well, what if I do the hexagons that are in this kit and sprinkle those? But I couldn't get a good way for it to lay, so I go back to the diamonds. But I just had to prove to myself that the diamonds were the right way to go, so I tried the hexagons out. Those are super cute too, though. I really like those, but the diamonds are just, I think those are so cute, so I went back to those. You see, I end up doing 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom, and then 1 by the Heidi die cut, so it kind of looks like it's trickling down from the right corner and then coming up from the bottom left corner, and I like that balance that it adds. And I also like how it brings all of the colors from the kit all the way across the page, so even though there's not a whole lot of the kit color, you can really see the color scheme still, and I think it's such a pretty color scheme, the Heidi kit, so I'm really pleased with those. So I got all of those stuck down. And I think I'm almost done. I still have to do my stitching, which I was saving until the end, but I think it just adds the perfect detail. I love stitching on Felicity Jane layouts, especially white stitching. It's just so pretty. So you will see, I did this page after my last layout I did for the stitching challenge, but this is my second layout for the stitching challenge. So you'll see the other one later, but the other one I did a chain stitch. This one I wanted, if I was going to do another layout for the same challenge, I wanted to do some different stitches. So you see me getting out my thread, I'm going to pierce my holes. I end up doing a back stitch across the top down there, and then I do a cross stitch along the bottom down there. So super 2 easy, simple stitches, but I think the difference in them adds some interest. And And, you know, they're both easy, so it was something that I could get on there that was another detail, but wasn't too difficult. I just knew I wanted something along the wood grain against the white to kind of emphasize that it was ending and there was a border there without having to add like washi or ribbon or something over the edge. So I love how the stitching looks over this dark wood grain. So there's the back stitch up top. Now I'm doing the cross stitch. I learned to cross stitch before I did anything, so cross stitching is close to my heart. I'm glad to get a little bit of it on a page. There we go, almost done. And you'll see I lost my C in the word addict at the bottom. It went missing for a little while, but I did find it. So here's the finished layout. I just love how clean and open it looks. I love these colors. So I was super happy to get another Felicity Jane layout done. But yep, so here are layouts. I will be back with my How to Kill a Kit with Style as soon as I get my kit. You guys will have that kit share video within the hour of me receiving it, I promise. But until then, thanks guys for watching. Bye.